Note on Ethan Frome, the second note by Edith Wharton. Um, I was saying in the first note that this is an excellent work, a masterpiece, included by the Modern Library uh, for good reason. Among the best 100 books in the English language written in the last century, the 20th century. Um, and it's I was thinking about this paradox, if you will, um, the fact that we meet Ethan Frome and he's a broken man. The narrator is talking to a man from this village, Scottfield, Massachusetts, and he says, well, the Fromes are strong people, and he had this. I don't have the exact quote, but I hope it's words to this effect, to that effect. Um, they are powerful people. He had this smash up, but don't worry, he will live to be 100. And then like 100, I thought he's the way he looks, he's already dead and in hell. So the age of 52 does not do justice. Again, judging on appearances, because he looks much older. Well, appearances deceive. Apparența înșală. That's one of the wrong sayings. Same as all is fair in love and war. No, not all is fair in love and war. Only what's fair in general is fair in love and war. You can't do anything, and you can't. So the same thing here. Malcolm Gladwell has a classic, Blink, The Power of Thinking Without Thinking, in which he argues and demonstrates the fact that we get so much information in the first minute we meet someone. There's a thin slicing theory, a Harding effect, which we can also test looking at the CEOs of the top 500 Fortune companies. I will not get into that, it's a sideline. But I will just say that it applies in the case of Ethan. I mean, he is a man who has been hit hard, affected. He had a disaster in his life, and alas, he's now a wreck, as the narrator puts it. Looks like he's dead and he's in hell already. And then we move on from this introduction, this part wherein the narrator meets the man Ethan Frome, and we see him after the climax. He has descended into Hades or nearby. But then the narrator returns into the past and tells his story, and we see Ethan Frome as a young man, a role model, impressive, a sensitive human being. He tried to get an education, but he had to abandon it because his father died, and all this weight fell upon his shoulders. He has this wife who needs care, even if I was thinking in this first chapter, because this is where I am now, reading it for the second time, that poor Ethan needs protection, needs care, and needs to have someone to to defend him from her, because to me she looks like not only a powerful enough woman, unhealthy as she may be. I mean, she may be frail in some ways, but her tenacity, the devious way in which she's trying to separate Ethan from her cousin, Maddie Silver, makes her a powerful, strong enemy. And I was thinking it's so bad that Ethan Frome is destined for this Maddie Silver, and they would be so well together. They could watch, admire the stars, the nature, talk about history, and so much more. And like the half spheres of Plato, and yet, alas, he has to be he has to be with this Zenobia, this woman who is his wife in a legal sense, but otherwise, if you look at the spirit, the truth, authenticity, he should be married to Maddie. And in the world of today, they would just divorce and be together.